This is actually an old-time retro recipe that has been around for a while. Since we are all practicing social distancing and spending most of our time at home, this is a great pizza crust recipe that is quick, easy, and you can have pizza ready to eat in less than an hour. The crust is real simple. I have 1 cup of flour and I'm adding in 3/4 of a teaspoon of salt. The recipe calls for 1 teaspoon, but I don't like that much salt. In goes 1/4 teaspoon of white pepper, and you can use black pepper, and 1 teaspoon of Italian seasonings. The Italian seasonings really add some flavor to the crust. Giving that a good mix, and then I'm adding in 2 eggs and 2/3 cup of milk. Giving that a good stir, and that's it. The mixture should look like this, like a pancake batter. I have my oven preheating to 425 degrees Fahrenheit. The recipe calls for a 15 by 10 inch, well-greased rimmed pan, and that makes a fairly thin crust. I'm using my 14-inch large cast iron pizza pan. The smaller pan you use, the thicker the crust will be. I'm pouring the batter onto the pan and then gently leveling out to the edges. I know this doesn't look like it will turn into a pizza crust, but trust me, it will. Now I'm placing some pepperoni on the top. The recipe calls for the meat first, then bake, and then the sauce, veggies, and cheese on top. I like to put some pepperoni on the bottom and a little more on the top. You can add any sausage, bacon, or any kind of cooked meat that you like. This goes into a 425-degree oven for 20 minutes, and then I will show you the next step. It's been 20 minutes and it's looking and smelling good. You can see the crust is baked and formed a nice base for our pizza. Now you can top the pizza with whatever you like. I'm spooning on some pizza sauce and making a thin layer. We don't like too much sauce. I jazzed up my pizza sauce with a little more garlic powder, oregano, and basil for more flavor. You can simply sprinkle the seasonings that you like over the top. Remember, the crust already has some Italian seasonings. You could even use some white sauce. Sprinkling over a little Parmesan cheese. Now the shredded mozzarella cheese, and you can use as much as you like. I have some onions, red bell peppers, and some canned mushrooms. I'm just trying to use what I have in my pantry. Can't forget the jalapenos. And I'm adding on a little more of the pepperonis. Finally, I'm sprinkling on a little more cheese to glue it all together. This is going back into the oven for another 10 to 15 minutes. And here it is, our crazy impossible crust pizza. It took 10 more minutes to cook. Everybody is ready to dig in. You can see the bottom formed a nice brown crust, and the outer edges are nice and crispy. I really enjoyed the texture, and for a quick, easy pizza, this recipe is amazing. When you give this crazy crust pizza a try, leave a comment below how you liked it and what you added to your pizza. Enjoy! When we go grocery shopping, instead of eating out, we usually grab a $5 ALDI'S cheese pizza or a $5 Sam's rotisserie chicken, and sometimes both. I could not buy the ingredients and cook the item for that price. I love the bargain and the convenience. Today we went to Aldi, and I grabbed an ALDI'S 16-inch cheese pizza. They do offer other pizzas with different toppings. I like the cheese pizza because it makes a great base for adding other ingredients that we like. The pizza crust already has the pizza sauce, seasonings, and cheese. Today I'm adding some turkey pepperoni and other vegetables. First I'm adding some additional seasonings. I'm sprinkling on some garlic powder, oregano, and a good bit of basil. You can add the cheese that you like or have. I always seem to have Parmesan cheese on hand, so I'm grating over a good layer. I'm also adding a little grated mozzarella cheese. For the vegetables, I'm adding some thinly sliced onions, and just remember that whatever you add, you want to cut it thinly because it will only be in the oven for about 13 minutes. I'm adding some bell peppers, jalapeno peppers, and some mushrooms. Got to have lots of turkey pepperoni. Just a reminder that I will leave the recipe and the list of ingredients for this ALDI'S pizza makeover below this video. Also remember to like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video recipe, and click the bell to make sure that you receive notification of all my future video recipes. Finally, to glue it all together, I'm going to add a little more grated mozzarella cheese on top. This is going into a preheated 425-degree Fahrenheit oven for 13 to 15 minutes. You can stick it under the broiler for the last 30 seconds to toast the top. There are so many ingredients you can add to a pizza. This is the great part of making this at home. Make the pizza your own and turn it into a masterpiece. This pizza is not the healthiest, but it really is convenient, delicious, and comforting after a day of shopping. Also, it's great on the budget. This 16-inch pizza will easily feed 4 hungry people, and you can even section off the pizza and add the ingredients that each one likes. I have lots of other ideas for making over ALDI cheese pizzas. I have a few other videos of makeovers coming soon. If you have any great ideas, please leave your comment below. I know there are a lot of creative pizza makers out there. I hope you give this cheese pizza makeover a try, save some money, and enjoy! If you like this video recipe, please hit the like and subscribe button. Remember to hit the bell next to the subscribe to make sure that you get my future video recipes. You can also find me on Facebook and at my website. Feel free to share this recipe and my channel with your friends and family. And until next time, much love!